guys, I'm Joshua Ogle. I'm the designer for Brightbit. We're a three-man startup web application development team in Oklahoma City. And our first project is Keynot.es. Now, some of you guys have seen us before. We were at OpenBeta 4. All right, on it. We were at OpenBeta 4, where we took place in the Startup Weekend competition. Took first place there, which is great. At OpenBeta 5 a few months ago, we let everybody in on our VIP pass program so that we could let you in and see Keynot.es early. So we're really thankful that we get to come back today and just to say thanks. That we get to let everybody take a look at it since we launched it 3 weeks ago. And OpenBeta has been a big part of that, so definitely thank you. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, Keynot.es is really 3 parts. It's attendees, it's speakers, and it's events. In this case, it's specifically conferences like OpenBeta and South by Southwest. Now, one of the really big problems with this particular group is that as attendees, it's really hard to know where to go. So you have sites like Meetup.com, things like that. Maybe you hear about events through Twitter, but really those things aren't designed for conferences. But Keynot.es is. So we're going to take a look at it here in just a second. There we go. So straight from the homepage, you can look up different conferences based on even location, different topics, things like that. If the conference isn't there and you know about it, you can post the conference yourself. If you have some more accurate information, anybody can edit the conference, which helps keep everything up to date too. Another thing is you can also sign up for notifications. So if you give us a list of things that you're into when you register, then we can send you an email update with new conferences so you don't even have to come back to the site every day to see what's going on. So the second part of that too is speakers. It's not a whole lot easier for us either. We have to know where to go, different conferences that we want to go to. There's not an easy way to know which conferences are looking for speakers. So that's one thing that Keynot.es is going to be able to take care of coming very soon. Under active development is version 1.1. So that's going to take care of speaker profiles so that you can invite people to come take a look at your Keynot.es profile and so they can see what you're up to, where you're going to be, things like that. You'll be able to search for conferences, just the ones that are looking for speakers. And we'll have lots of other features too. So if you have any ideas, if you speak at conferences like this, let us know what you're looking for and maybe we can take care of that for you. The third part of it is events. So if you're an organizer like the OKC Coco, or if you want to put on an event like that, then we want to be able to help you guys too. So let us know for that. That's coming on down the road, probably later this year. But we want to have some really good features for those guys too. Offer discounts, things like that. So that's Keynot.es. That takes care of all 3 pieces. You can go there right now. We have a mobile format for it, so you can check it out on your phone. It's Keynot.es. And you can start your profile and get started right away. So I didn't want to just talk about Keynot.es, though. I did want to talk about some lessons learned, too. We've got to have a lot of developers here. So I wanted to leave you something for you guys, too. There were some, I guess, rocks that we stumbled across when we got started. One of the big ones is to get out there as early as possible. I think as developers, we always want to make sure that things are perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Absolutely get out the gate as soon as you can. When we got started on this back last March, there really were no competitors in the area. Now there's a few more, not doing exactly what Keynot.es is doing, but there's a few more in the area, and we would have liked to have gotten out quicker. Another one of the things is the private beta, like I talked about. It worked out great, but it did end up delaying us a little bit because we were comfortable. We kept wanting to put in more and more features, and we really should have just started earlier. We still could have gotten back all the feedback, and it would have worked out a lot better. But not all of the things were bad, though. We did learn a lot of good things, too, and a lot of things that we did right. One of the things was to build less and stay lean. A lot of good things in that book right there. Not that book. Another thing, though, and I think this one works really, really well in particular for us, is to have a good team. Like I said, we've got 3 guys. We've got a designer, 2 developers. One of those developers is really into databases, things like that. The other one focuses more on the business end. Between the 3 of us, we pretty much have it covered. All right, so that's the whole thing. Want to invite you one more time to go out to Keynot.es, Keynot.es. We can see there we go, the Twitter link right there. Also check us out on Brightbit. We have a few more things coming up. Like I said, Keynot.es is our first project, but we have more things in the works too, so keep an eye on us. And there's the team right there, so you can follow us on Twitter too. All right, thanks guys.
So when